Welcome back to the club, brought to you by Sky Bet. Man City, Chelsea, huge game today. Kind of could be decisive in terms of top 4 spots, Champions League football for next season. And we've got a huge guest with us. Buvey is obviously in the house representing Man City, but we've also got Sean with us as well, representing Chelsea. Is this your debut on the club? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Sean. It's a pleasure to have you on. We've been speaking about getting you on for a while, and it felt like the perfect opportunity because we needed someone to rattle Buvey.
Well, we need someone to represent the Chelsea fan base a bit more properly these days because Rory's been throwing in some stinkers that I've been seeing recently. So he used to say, because I remember when I watched the episode when you were doing the reviewing of the podcast, but he said he always turned to me for opinions. But I'm like, you can't have been turning to me for opinions and then coming on here talking the way you've been talking.
Maybe he uses your opinions to kind of sharpen his own and goes the opposite way.
Yeah, maybe.
Which I don't know. Maybe you're doing well if Rory's going the opposite way too.
Yeah, you're right.
Go on! Short header back!
Go on.
Oh, Chelsea have scored!
Come on!
Chelsea have scored! Mardu,
He whipped that out. He whipped that out. It's out. Come on! Come on, the boys!
Is that a mistake from your new man?
Come on! Is that a mistake? I didn't even see it. I was just about to say I'm
January
worried.
signing, making his debut at the Etihad. It's a bit Evra and Vidic, isn't it?
The scarf is out.
We were going on about mice, so I'm trying to focus on the football. Something's happened there, and Edison's talking to him.
This scarf was important.
Come on, Chelsea.
Kusanov.
I was just about to say I'm very worried about how this game is open.
Kusanov in with Jackson. He misses the header.
Misses the header.
What's going on here? Oh my
it's
God.
abysmal.
That's a biblical stinker. What an introduction to your first game in the City team.
That's so bad.
That's not good.
Almost as good as
really
scoring
bad.
a goal.
You have to boot that, don't you?
That's bad.
You have to boot it.
I don't understand how. And that's the thing for me. Getting someone in. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at Kanji. Look at Kanji's face.
Why are you laughing, man? Focus on your own fucking shit club, man.
If we didn't score that,
played each other?
I'm glad we've scored that because taking our chances have been
it's game over.
very far and few between recently. Look at him. Jeez, that's not a good introduction.
Oh,
Looks
mate, he's going to be
small. He looks
shitting himself now.
Oh my gosh. I can't
let's see
believe
what
it.
you
We're
made
1-0
us,
up. Maybe, boy.
Mate, I was watching Long's highlights. I was watching Long's highlights all fucking
How
week.
much is that? 50 million? Chelsea are through again. Cole Palmer. Hey! That was a disgusting
Who's on
tackle.
the bench?
He's in.
He's having a mare, bruv. He might get subbed in 20 minutes or something like that.
John Stones on the bench, but he's not fair.
John Stones.
But then John Stones came on against PSG.
Mate, he's on the ropes.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my gosh. He's in. He's in.
Cole Palmer's
He's on.
in.
Come on, Palmer.
He's
Come
got
on.
Nicholas
Come
Jackson
on.
with him. Sweaty goal.
No.
Oh, he's taking a touch.
Go away, man.
Jadon Sancho.
Go away, man. Go away, man.
How have you bottled
It
that?
was the pass.
How have you
No.
bottled
way,
that?
No. It was the pass from Cole Palmer, you know.
What, overhit it?
He overhit
Palmer
it.
just score, but
I think he overhit it.
Come
On
on!
attack, this is a fantastic game.
I hate Cucurella, man. But he's the kind of guy that you respect. That
He is
it's a
the
bit like Bruno Fernandes.
Nah,
It's
if
like
he's
you want
your
him on your
player,
side.
you love him.
Yeah, you want him on your side, don't you?
Yeah. No, but there's so many people that don't like him at the club, and I'm like, he is a constant pest. His fitness levels are a lot better than the average professional. Like, he's just always on to people. He's always there at the player's foot, always ready to stick in the challenge. He might not be the greatest on the ball, but as a defender, I want him to be just aggressively defending.
I think because he had a bad start as well, and he had a few chops and changes in managers.
He did have a bad start. He was linked to you lot in the January
Remember how
transfer
good he
window.
was for Brighton, and City were looking for him. And
Yeah, we were going
But you was in for him in the January transfer
I
window.
wanted him. It's when we got Reguilon, I think.
Oh, yeah, Reguilon was there. Wow.
Because that January transfer window, he was linked to
I
Man
wanted
United.
Cucurella, and then Chelsea done a deal which meant they couldn't.
Yeah, we couldn't get him out.
Yeah.
Because he was getting booed at the Brighton, I think it was the Brighton Carabao Cup game. And he was getting booed when the transfer window just shut and he was still here and he started that next game at right back.
Wow,
But ever since then, he's been phenomenal for me. In that game going forward from January last year, I think he's been phenomenal for the last year.
Graham Potter was talking about him and how he felt the pressure joining Chelsea, didn't he?
You got to let people settle. Like,
you do.
You have to let someone settle. I don't mind if some people don't have the greatest of first years. Like, I'll give them a year. It's just, I
But you
should
can't
have
these days because of the money. If you sign Cucurella for, let's be honest, in 2006, let's just say, or 2001, you sign Cucurella of his ability, he's going for 4 million quid, 5 million quid back in the day.
Yeah, maybe.
There's no pressure.
Yeah. But
65 million quid. He has to perform.
But then how many players do you actually see get sold next year after being signed for 50, 60 million pound nowadays. You don't, because the contract size is way too expensive and people can't afford to be able to buy someone out of a contract, especially if he's, what are you going to lose? What are you going to sell him for 75% off of his value? Like, you can't.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
You're going to have to keep him. And especially if you're spending that kind of money, it's for either potential or the quality that you've seen in him is there, but you just haven't been able to get out of him yet. So I think you have to give some people time.
Get the ball.
Marmoush out
Go on,
wide.
Cucurella.
Go on.
Go on, shut it down.
Kovacic, Marmoush.
Get out.
Oh, he just took a
Get it out.
heavy touch.
Right foot.
Haaland smashes it off Reece James, was it?
Weather the storm here.
Yeah, that's a poor save.
He's got to be off. Is he off? He's got to be off.
Get in there.
He's got to be off.
Mamouche.
He's got to be off.
There
we
we
go.
go.
Sit down, Boo.
What the fuck?
Sit down,
save.
Marmoush. Boom.
Sit down.
You never know. This might not be. But
What's
by the
offside?
way, the goalkeeper. How
Can't stand him.
That's so shit, isn't it?
Look at this from the keeper.
Oh no, mate.
Marmouche.
Yeah,
He's
he's
offside.
off. He's been offside 3 times now. He's living offside. He's swimming here.
Should have
He's
left it
swimming.
as well. He could have left it for
I
Bernardo.
can't stand this keeper,
He
man.
could have left it for Bernardo, you know.
Send him
The
back to
keeper's a
Brighton.
howler.
Adam, you know, I would always love to work for my club. I'd always love to work for my club, Chelsea. I love Chelsea through and through, but can't we just be honest as fans? Or like, can't clubs just be like accepting of the fact that some people might just be crap?
Yeah.
Like, we might have just got this wrong. Like, it's okay for us to accept it. I feel like when you're a professional getting paid that amount of money, you should be able to take the criticism that you get for getting paid that much money as a footballer. Because if people think that they could naturally do a better job than you at like lower level football,
Also,
like, it's poor.
as long as it's not personal or abusive, there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with it.
it's
An
not
opinion
abusive.
that someone's not good enough.
Yeah, like, it's just why we force him to pass is unbelievable, because he can't pass. I'm not convinced with our front three at all. I need at least double figures from our wingers, or one of our wingers at least.
Yeah.
It's not enough to be having at the end of the season like 6 goals.
Did you get that from Garnacho?
I don't understand that either.
No, I don't think you
that
get that.
Garnacho signing as well. I just don't understand it. Everything's to do
I
with
think
this
it'd be a
young.
great signing for Chelsea.
Do you think so?
genuinely. I think it'd be a howler by Manchester United and a great signing.
I think he would do a lot better than
Look
what
at
we have.
Look at what he's done. Or like, I know he's going through a rough patch at the moment, but even then, he's got some key assists for us in some big games.
Yeah, he's got some.
And
good,
like,
good
you look
GA,
at the
innit?
like catalogue of goals he's got. When we were in the Champions League, I know we went out, but he scored a fair few goals in the Champions League. Scored a few goals in the Europa League. Constantly popping up with big moments. You know, I think he'd be a great signing for anyone, especially if like fees being rumored at 50, 60 million pounds.
Yeah. It's not.
May as well go. It's a no-brainer for me. Like, if Man United offered my club, well, obviously Man United are my club, but if I was
Yeah.
a fan of someone else and got offered that, snatch their hands off for it and take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. We're in.
I mean,
Oh!
man said,
I'm in.
That's Gvardiol.
I'm in.
he's like McLovin.
I'm in.
It's like McLovin. Oh, sick.
I thought it was fucking Mamouche. Gvardiol's our best player.
Gvardiol is
He's a
making
left back.
runs.
He's a
off the
centre
chest.
back.
Look at that. What a touch. Oh, it's unlucky.
He's a left back who's a centre back. He's our best player.
He's our,
What
he's
world
your
are we
better,
living
best
in?
attacker.
Look at this. It's a great
Oh,
little
what a
attempt.
touch.
I'm never going to
Sanchez.
moan at him for doing that. He's fantastic. The run's
Yeah.
fantastic. The ball's
Yeah, the touch,
fantastic. It
yeah.
should be Mamouche in that position, man. Foden. Yeah, we're in, baby. Woo! 1-0, baby.
What's happened there?
Your
Gvardiol.
best attacker.
Gvardiol's been City's best player today.
What's happened here?
Cucurella looked like he had it. We've been praising him all game.
Need that. Gvardiol's been best player. Best player. Oh.
He looks guilty, doesn't he?
Why did they zoom in on Cuckoo? I
Cucurella
don't
looks
think it-
guilty. It's
I
the
don't
doom
know.
zoom. Trust me. He's done something wrong.
He's been superb, Gvardiol,
It's the
today.
doom zoom. Yeah, he's been very good.
Let's have
Basically
a look
played
at-
as your left
let's have a
forward.
look. He's always on the run.
Everyone's on side.
Yeah, the right back's playing.
It's a great little ball. Oh, he could be off, mate.
No, he's not.
No one's off.
No one's off.
Look at this.
Oh, Cucurella kind of
This
tackles
keeper,
it into
this-
the goalkeeper.
This keeper.
Sanchez, man.
No, it's not the keeper, you know.
Yeah, but he confuses all of them, doesn't
He
he?
Look,
doesn't make. He just doesn't make saves, does he? Like,
I suppose he's got a come or claim there, but
comfortable.
He has to sprint towards the ball there.
Cucurella-
I
shoot
can't, do you know
it.
what? I can't really blame anyone in that scenario.
See, if Chelsea, 1-0 up, you hold out, got a better defensive unit, you keep a clean sheet, you're a major force, but you can't keep clean sheets. You let sides back in.
I know.
Bournemouth was a big one. Fulham was
you're
crazy.
going to concede against City, though, innit? You have to, if you want to win at the
It's
Etihad, you've
not
got to score
easy.
more than one.
It's not easy,
yeah.
but they have to be better than how we scored that goal. That goal was cheap from Chelsea's perspective.
But this is what I
Could
said
have been
about
worse
this-
as well. The keeper earlier on with the. Luckily for him, it was
We
offside.
should be 3-1 up.
But it's this thing of the high line. It's like, obviously scoring early sometimes can kind of kill your your plan in games. But that high line, you could smell it coming. Like the ball over the top. You've got players that can man for man beat a player in speed. So that's why I didn't understand why we're.
Cole Palmer's pass is better though. It's 2-0 to Chelsea before.
Yep.
Yeah, he has to square that easy.
You're letting Jackson get away with one of these ones.
I genuinely think it was the pass was a bit overhit, which didn't help the strike because it kind of forces him to go wide and then it's on his wrong foot. He has to stretch across.
Yeah, but do you not think that he? Do you not think? I don't think he has to stretch. I genuinely think the ball falls to him where he could actually just swing at first time.
Spend in the last decade is £2 billion for you lot.
Net spend.
Highest.
Can't.
No. Total spend.
We were all right with net spend.
Net spend.
What are you, Alan Sugar? Total spend is £2 billion. No, seriously, it's £2 billion.
We haven't spent £2 billion.
You spent £2 billion since 2013. I saw stat on
Yeah,
Twitter.
all right. We've spent total. But
yeah, that's embarrassing.
We've
£2 billion.
sold a lot of players, and we've also got a lot of players that are out
and they're shit
on loans and stuff. Yeah,
got a lot of players on loan.
If you look at the
10-year contracts and they're all rubbish.
I'd rather you base it on the cost of the current squad, and even
Why?
then, it's still
Why are we moving the goalposts?
No, because this is what we play week in week out, though.
It's your entire squad that could be potentially playing today.
Yeah, all right.
Cost £2 billion in the last 10 years.
The money definitely, but then you probably wouldn't. You wouldn't be happy spending 20s and 10s and 5s and all that stuff on young players that haven't got any kind of background to them to know that if they're
No, I know, but come on, man. Like City spend, it's ridiculous money anyway.
Yeah.
If it's $1 billion, $2 billion,
it's definitely enough money that we should be competing.
but you should be a lot closer to City in the last 4 or 5 years. You've not won the league, and that's the thing. People think Chelsea won the league last season. It's like you've not won it in like 7 years, 8 years. It's
Conte.
like no, exactly. And that was, by the way, with all due respect, that you didn't create a dynasty with that side. That was like it felt like a one-off.
Most of our Premier League titles have come in like 1s and 2s.
Yeah,
it's that's all it is. We haven't gone on a trip. No one's really ever gone on a free back-to-back other than you and United. But
do you think you would have won a third with Mourinho in his first stint before he got sacked? Do you think you could have turned it around? You weren't even that bad when he got sacked.
Yeah, we weren't that bad. I don't know. Like I don't know what the whole breakdown in the like, I don't know the realness between the breakdown between Roman and Mourinho.
Yeah. Imagine he had the balls to sack prime Mourinho.
It's mad.
After back-to-back titles.
That's mental. I find it crazy. I would beg for Mourinho to be back at my club. Even now.
What now?
Even now, I'd rather have him.
Wow.
I loved Jose. Jose is like the start of the pinnacle of where we built our legacies. Like,
do you think he's better than prime Pep?
Yeah.
In a one-off game?
Yeah, because
that's interesting.
I've seen Jose pull off some of the craziest jobs. Some of the best sides ever.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Chasing his own flick on.
You should have seen Sanchez. You should have seen Sanchez. Yes! Erling Haaland. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. There is nothing on for Erling Haaland if he stays on his line.
What is Sanchez doing?
That is huge. What a goal for Erling Haaland.
What is he doing?
He's lost his hairline. He's lost his brain.
For people that ain't watching this game, I don't know if you remember United against Arsenal at Highbury when Almunia comes running out to the corner of the box. It was exactly like that. He just got caught in no man's land. It was so weird.
That's craziness.
Good flick on by Haaland. He chases it.
Why is he running out like that? Look at him.
Halfway. Chalobah falls over.
God.
The keeper is horrendous.
Look at him. Look at him punching the ground.
Please.
Look at this.
Just get this keeper
Look at
out
this.
of my
Bar.
club. Please, man. He's so crap. He's crap. He's got no awareness. And then he's not even going to care. His face is just like, I don't give a shit. Like, he's so crap. What's he doing?
That's great finish by Haaland, but the keeper has had an absolute meh.
Yeah.
No, look, he just doesn't. He doesn't care or nothing. Like it's just it's crap. Edison now has got the joint most assists by a goalkeeper in Premier League history. Does anyone know the other goalkeeper he's tied with?
That's a great shout.
What's the number of assists?
5.
Edison's on for 6. Oh, 5.
I will say
Tim Howard.
Nah. Ooh, it's a good shout.
Peter Schmeichel.
Brad Friedel.
Yuri
era.
Paul Robinson.
Good shout, man. I was going to say Paul Robinson. Swear on my life. I was.
It was the old Jermaine Defoe era, isn't it? Phil Foden's in.
Phone's in. 3-1, baby. Boo! 3-1 Top 4 now. Chelsea are out of it. 2 billion down the drain. Look at Phil Foden's back as well. Rory was slagging him off earlier and all. Long ball. Look at this. It's a basic flick on.
Look at this one ball over the top, though. This is what I'm
so
saying,
bad.
It's crap. Wait, Haaland just waits in corner.
Bosh.
Haaland just waits to go. Sanchez then wants to come out 35. Look where he is. Look where he is now.
Look at this.
Look, now you want to run back. Go on, run back to your 6-yard
Look at
line.
Sanchez. Look at Sanchez.
Now you want to come out. No. How big do you want the goal to be now? So you come out when you're not supposed to come out, and you don't come out when you're supposed to come out. Crap.
It's outrageous.
Rubbish.
I can't believe he's played 90 minutes, Madueke. I can't believe it. He's been poor.
To be fair to him. I know it was a tap in, but
90 minutes.
1-0 up, looking like we were having.
You're doing a Man City. That's what you're literally doing. This is us.
But I've been seeing this. Do you know how many times we've been leading, even at home recently, where we're 1-0 up and we're going 2-1 down, or we're getting equalizers against us from lower leagues opposition? It's not good enough.
that first half as well, there was so much in it for you. I can't believe.
We celebrated against the Bournemouth equaliser when we equalised. Who celebrates draws? We were leading 1-0.
Bournemouth are better than you. They could finish above you, Bournemouth.
They could.
And Forest, Villa, Newcastle, City. You might come 8th for this season.
I'm glad that people that were getting so excited early on are starting to now realise how crap we really are. Like, we're in a bad spot. Enzo Maresca could have been riding the coattails of Pochettino. People keep telling me they see a definite way of change of the way we play from last season.
I did.
I don't.
I did.
I don't.
I don't watch it as much as you.
Chelsea were good towards the back end of last season.
We were decent.
And at the start
we had
of
a
this
couple
season.
bad fixtures. Like Arsenal, we got smashed, but that was down to Alfie Gilchrist and some of these other guys, Disasi, coming and playing. But I don't think there's been a massive difference in the way that we played. And I feel like Enzo Maresca hasn't done nothing for us beneficial. We've just been riding our luck.
Full time here though. Manchester City 3, Chelsea 1. Boys, thoughts?
One of the best wins of the season by a country mile for this City side. No confidence. I thought at points really flat, really poor on the ball. Conceded against Chelsea early to win the game. Big mentality.
Well, another game of the lack of conversion of chances that we create in games. I think that the last game of the last win has put a blanket over the fact that we've had a bad run of fixtures, bad performances. Enzo Maresca's tactics in game, adaptability in the games. He just hasn't managed the games well, and just the overall quality of our performances recently have been so diabolical. And it's like I don't know if we can. We were title contenders. 2-3 like
There's a period where if you won the game, you would have went top of the league.
Like imagine all them games we've dropped, we've lost. We went on, what was it? 1 win out of 5 against them crap. 1 win out of 6 against them crap teams, and now we are in a we're not in the top 4. We're in a title race, and now we're battling for top 4 with Newcastle, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. Like Man City are now back. Like Man City
Forest have 4 more points than you, and Newcastle are a point ahead of you as well.
You're out of the top 4 race.
And you're level on points with Bournemouth.
Do you get in the Champions League for winning the Europa Conference League?
Nah, but they're not
You're
out
on banter now.
They're not out of the top 4 race.
You're on banter. We're not out of the top 4.
They're nowhere
4
near
points.
good enough.
But it's not
And look
good
who
enough
they're
at the moment.
chasing: Newcastle and Forest.
Yeah, way better size, more balance.
No, but you'd imagine those teams when it comes to the crunch, they lose points.
Booth's on a wind up now.
On the wind up.
Wind up. He's
He was
trying to
shitting
rattle me.
himself before the game.
Did they
started
qualify
as
for the Champions League last season?
well. No.
Are they better than last
But did
season?
Nottingham Forest and Newcastle?
Are they better than last
I
season?
don't think we are. It's the reality. It is the reality.